What I'm about to say is definitely controversial. uh, there's definitely a lot of debate among theologians and academia and Bible scholars and stuff like that on this topic I'm about to bring up. And what I'm about to present is not meant to be taken serious. All right, it's not meant to be taken serious at all. But it's something that it's kind of humorous to me because of these debates and stuff like that. And what I'm talking about is the virgin birth, right? I'm not a believer of the virgin birth. I'm not believing in the virgin birth. I lean more towards, that Yosef is the is this earthly father, you know what I'm saying, that had, brought forth, I'm sorry. Yeah, they brought forth, saying Yeshua, Bar Yosef. Say Yeshua, the son of Yosef. Understand? But I like to play around and like with other scenarios and everything like that, because in Luke and in Matthews it shows like the genealogies, the records of, like, of all leading all the way. Even I think some of them went all the way back to Abraham. But it shows you how, like, it was a link to David and everything like that, and that how Christ is falls within that tribe. He falls within the tribe of Judah and everything like that. So like I just like we don't know for sure, like on any of these things. But I'm not a believer in the virgin birth, primarily because I know that those type of traditions or those beliefs and stuff like that, I know they come from the Babylonian mystery school, like mysticism, the Egyptian beliefs and all that type of stuff, to where people Semiramis and Tammuz. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know the story. I'm not trying to go in deep on there, but like people was having babies without actually having a male, seed. Like, I'm not a believer in that, bro. Like, I believe in what's real, because God has always showed himself in me and things that are real. Yes, he is able to do miracles and stuff like that, but I've never, bro. I've never seen like a healing that was actually the way it was done when you look in the New Testament, to where there's somebody that was crippled and then he touched him and picked him and then he was able to walk. I never, like, I don't see nobody doing that today. You feel me? And my heart, like, y'all don't know me, so y'all don't know my heart, but I got a friend. I got a friend. He was one of my closest road dogs at the time. He lives his life in a wheelchair now. And from back then, and this is the same dude from when I had my awakening and everything like that in high school. And I was telling people about the truth and everything like that. He joking around, like, oh, to way the devil, and this shit would make me mad. It's like, I wasn't being understood or nothing like that. But even today, I'm like, man, look, I'll be reading these books and stuff like that. I'm like, can I touch Tyler and make him walk? Can I touch Tyler and have him walk? My mom, she battles with schizophrenia and drug abuse and everything like that. Have never even really been a mother to me, so I shouldn't call her that. But she's the one that gave birth to me. Like, so she's mad, basically, in her mind and everything like that. For I don't know how long, Family don't just gave up on it, Gave up on it. The Heather's gone, And I'm still like, Lord, if you can have me heal her, I can make everybody believe in you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, understand that I'm coming to them with the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, let me heal Tyler and let me heal Heather. And then like, they gonna know that you, the power, that I'm tapped in with the real power. And I've been telling them the truth the whole time. So like, but I never seen things like that happen in today's time. So like, I'm like, did that make me lose my faith in God and stuff like that? Hell no. No. Didn't no. All I did was I was like, all right, if I can't heal him, like if I can't get that power to, you know what I'm saying, touch him, like I don't, like maybe something, like maybe I'm not, maybe I shouldn't take that part in the text that serious. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like some movie shit. You know what I'm saying? But I know in real life though. I know in real life there's some things like that you could do to help a person strengthen their body. You know what I'm saying? And with enough faith and the most I just got a handle. You know what I'm saying? He can walk. But check this out. So what I'm saying is you could have a certain diet, right? It was high energy electric foods, you know what I'm saying? That can, you know, you have to not finding the right words, but you have to do everything in your power that you can, and then you gotta leave up the rest of God. So what I'm saying is a right amount of diet, and then still going through the physical therapy and everything like that. Like making sure that you crossing out, checking everything off, and then installing that belief and faith, nigga, that you will, and then you can. So I know when I'm able to spend the time, you know what I'm saying, with Tyler, with my bro again, and I can help, and you know what I'm saying, and administer that and everything like that. That could be a way. That could be the way. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't. It wasn't that quick, but we could put in the time and the work. And you know what I'm saying? In my faith, you know what I'm saying, in the Creator, and then helping him, believing him and everything like that, then it can happen. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's in reality the things that took place back in the past, but it was just kind of wrote it down, you know what I'm saying, like that, in order to make the story just more extravagant or whatever like that, you know? My mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if I could study, you know what I'm saying, like how the mind works and, you know what I'm saying, and about schizophrenia and all that type of shit, and like, you know what I'm saying, and then do things like, because only thing they try to keep trying to do to my mom, whatever like that, is send it to the hospital without I forgot what they call it, but this is the crazy people who go or whatever like that, or like they put her somewhere in the cities and stuff like that. Like, I'm like, yo, how about we change her environment completely? Let's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she need to be out in the country, because I had conversations with my mom when she was like, I'm crazy and stuff like that. And then she always speak on like, this guy ain't grand. But she talking about like her grandfather. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother's dad, who was a pastor over there in Arkansas and everything like that. And like, I'm going to tell you the story and everything. Like, we got that land. Ain't nobody doing shit with it. I'm the only one like, yo, let's go do some stuff with the land. Don't worry. All this, like, this story going to come back around full circle. I'm not being ADHD right now. All right? But she, you know what I'm saying? So she has a strong affinity, you know what I'm saying, with my granddad, who was the pastor. So that's how I got I got his name, my middle name James, from him. My middle name James come from him. Right? So like, so I feel like if she could go back out to the country and be so far away from the cities and shit that just triggers, like, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, that drug abuse, that need to, you know what I'm saying, and then go back into understanding, we like, me and my older sister by her, and we're like, yo, we love you, Like, you know what I'm saying? We love you. We don't care about all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, about how you weren't able to take care of her. Like, you ain't gotta deal with that no more. Kill that, you know what I'm saying? Kill those thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Don't let the enemy come in and say, oh, you was bad this and bad that and shit like that. So where you gotta run and, you know what I'm saying, use this and all of that. Those schizophrenic thoughts, whatever like that. Yo, hey, I think that's maybe a gift. Because these niggas try to tell me I got ADHD because I got a divergent brain and everything like that. But I'm learning how to use that shit to my advantage and embrace it. So maybe that schizophrenia stuff is a gift, because when you look in the scriptures and you look at some of these men, they would label them insane and they would label them crazy and try to put them on medications and shit like that today. You know what I'm saying? So maybe let's stop saying, you know what I'm saying? And I know that the military, you know what I'm saying, had drugs you with LSD and did experiments and shit like that on you, mom. But you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing that the Most High can't cure. But how we gonna cure you is with truth. You know what I'm saying? How we gonna cure you is we gonna move you out of these environments and these triggers, and then we gonna feed you with love. Maybe that'll heal it. Maybe that would be the miracle. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't care, and they try to, like, they niggas don't care, and they don't know how to, like, all right, let me not go on a rant right now. Let me not get on pissed off rant and stuff right now. Let me go bring it back to the virgin birth, right? The virgin birth thing. But I'm hoping all of that I hope that all of that got you like on my wavelength right now. Got you on my wavelength right now, right? So I don't believe in no virgin birth. Right? You know, I more so believe that Joseph was the father of Christ. But let's just say he wasn't, though, right? Because that wouldn't be kind of consistent with the story, with the fact that, like, you know what I'm saying, she was pregnant before she even knew her, before she came into her and everything like that. So, like, you know, like, I don't know, man. You gotta, like, there's a lot of different manuscripts on the same story. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just don't look for what it seemed like, you know what I'm saying, in whatever version Bible that it is you reading. That is something that you got to go through your own research on. Just don't take everything for face value like it, and then don't throw the whole baby out with the bathwater. If you want to know truth, you got to go seek it out for real. And then just go off of it. Just whether or not he was or not, it still doesn't change the law, statutes, and commandments. It still doesn't change like what the story and all that stuff was meant to be. But why they would put a deception on that should make you question some things. Understand? But only thing I was just trying to say was, and then I'm playing around with this right here, right? I'm playing around with it right here, right? But like I told you, my schizophrenic mom, right? She will always say, she'd say, like, cause I'd be like, cause I don't know my biological father, like not his name, not a damn thing about him. You know what I'm saying? Cause of her, how she was at that time. It just like it wasn't no real relationship. It was just a one time thing. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how I came, right? But I sit there and I look at and I understand, because I'm connected. Ain't nobody can tell me that I'm not connected. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too much good that I want to do, like, you know what I'm saying, in this world. You know what I'm saying? Will I change the world? No, that's not my responsibility, nothing like that. I just know that I'm just trying to let this vessel be used by him. You know what I'm saying? While I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of made me feel like a son of God. Am I saying I'm Jesus? No, I'm not Jesus. I'm not Yeshua. Understand what I'm trying to say? But there could be many sons of gods. All right? Many sons of God. I'm not going to call myself a God. I'm not one of those New Age people and stuff like that. Even though it says ye are gods, which should be translated ye are judges and everything. And yes, back in the old times, did they look at the king, you know what I'm saying, and worship the king as if he was a god? But however, there's the difference between Israel and the other nations is that we know who our true God is. And we ain't trying to trick motherfuckers into thinking that we're the God and for us to be worshipped. Because let's not go into that. Let's stay on topic. All right? Let's stay on topic. But I believe I'm a son of God. I know I'm a son of God. I know I'm a son of God. Right? And my mama damn sure was no virgin when she had birth with me. I wasn't a virgin when she had birth with me. So, you know, Mary, you know, somebody probably had just, you know what I'm saying, ran up in Mary. You know what I'm saying? Nutted up in that and got up out of there. And it probably wasn't Joseph, you know what I'm saying? It probably wasn't Joseph. You know what I'm saying? But that's too crazy for people to believe, because they be like, what? I mean, I would like make Mary a hoe. You gonna send, like, you know what I'm saying, you gonna send the Savior and shit like that through a hoe, quote unquote hoe or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Since you was the virgin doesn't mean marriageable age. This is when a woman of marriageable age. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of cultural and context that we don't get to the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's true. I don't care I don't care one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? I just know he didn't come through no virgin birth line. And I know my life and just how things had happened for me. You know, I don't know my dad, and I don't give a damn about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because I had somebody that was there that took the place. You know what I'm saying? And then when I ain't had that person, I always had it. My whole life, I always had him. God in me, bro. God in me, bro. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. So Mary might just been a hoe. I'm just playing. Hey, y'all, peace, man.